History of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946, following the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The decision to honor Roosevelt with a coin was due to his efforts in combating polio, a disease from which he personally suffered. The dime was selected because Roosevelt was instrumental in the March of Dimes campaign, which raised funds for polio research. John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the United States Mint, designed the dime. His design features a profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse front, and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse back. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and victory, respectively. The Roosevelt dime has been produced every year since its inception, and continues to be a mainstay in American currency. The design has remained largely unchanged, with only minor adjustments over the years. The 1989 D Roosevelt dime was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark. This coin is part of the long-running series that has been in circulation for decades. The minting process and potential for errors. To understand the significance of a die error, it is essential to grasp the basic minting process. Coins are produced by striking a blank metal disc, known as a planchette, with a die that has the coin's design engraved into it. There are two dies used in the process, the obverse die for the front of the coin, and the reverse die for the back. Several steps occur before a coin is minted. Design creation. The coin's design is created by an engraver, and then reduced to the correct size to make a working die. Die creation. The working dies are created by transferring the design onto a metal cylinder, which is then hardened and used to strike coins. Planchette preparation. The metal is rolled out, cut into blanks, and then polished and cleaned to prepare it for striking. Coin striking. The plankets are fed into a press where they are struck by the dies under high pressure, imprinting the design onto the metal. Errors can occur at various stages in this process, leading to what collectors refer to as error coins. These errors can range from minor, barely noticeable imperfections to significant anomalies that drastically affect the coin's appearance and value. Value of the 1989D die error dime. The value of an error coin depends on several factors, including the type of error, the severity of the error, the condition of the coin, and demand among collectors. Here's a breakdown of how these factors influence the value. The U.S. Mint has a long history of coin production, dating back to the late 18th century. Throughout the years, various errors and anomalies have appeared in the minting process, leading to the creation of error coins that are highly sought after by collectors. One such coin is the 1989 D Roosevelt dime with a die error. In this comprehensive overview, we will explore the history of the Roosevelt dime, the specific characteristics of the 1989 D die error dime, and its value in the numismatic market today. While the 1989 D dime is not considered a rare coin in general circulation, error coins are much rarer by nature. The rarity of the specific error on a particular coin can greatly impact its value. Coins with unique or unusual errors are often more valuable to collectors than those with more common errors. The Roosevelt dime. An overview. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime, and has remained in circulation ever since. The coin was created to honor the memory of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. Roosevelt was a key figure in the fight against polio, and the dime was chosen as a fitting tribute because of his association with the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to fighting polio. The Roosevelt dime features a portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse front side, with the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year of minting. The reverse backside of the coin displays an olive branch, torch, and oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength, respectively. The dime has been produced in various mints across the United States, with mint marks indicating the location of production. A D mint mark denotes that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Other common mint marks include P for Philadelphia and S for San Francisco. The minting process and error coins. To understand the significance of the 1989 D die error dime, it is essential to understand how coins are minted and how errors can occur. The U.S. Mint uses dies to strike designs onto blank coins. These dies are made of hardened steel and contain the coin's design in reverse. During the minting process, a blank planchette is fed into a press, where it is struck by the dies to create the coin. Off-center strikes, while less common, some 1989 D dimes may also exhibit off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned with the coin's planchette. Off-center strikes can vary in severity, with some coins showing only a slight misalignment, and others having a significant portion of the design missing. Value of the 1989 D die error 1 dime. The value of a 1989 D die error dime depends on several factors, including the type and severity of the error, the coin's condition, and its overall rarity. Here is a breakdown of how these factors can influence the value. Type of error. Minor die cracks or chips. Minor die cracks or chips on a 1989 D dime may not significantly increase the coin's value. These types of errors are relatively common and may only add a small premium over the coin's face value. Depending on the severity, such coins may be worth $20 to $250. Major die cracks or chips. More significant die cracks or chips, especially those that affect the central design or are more prominent, can increase the coin's value. Coins with larger or more noticeable errors may be worth $100 to $500 or more, depending on the size and location of the error. Double die. A 1989 D dime with a noticeable double die error could be worth significantly more than its face value. Depending on the clarity of the doubling, these coins may be valued at $200 to $1,000 or more. Off-center strikes. Off-center strikes can be quite valuable, especially if a large portion of the design is missing. Depending on the severity of the off-center strike, these coins can range in value from $800 to several $100s. Condition. Like all coins, the condition of the 1989 D die error dime plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins that are in better condition, with little to no wear, will generally command higher prices. Uncirculated or mint-state coins, graded MS60 or higher, are the most valuable. The presence of an error, combined with a high grade, can result in a significant premium over the coin's face value. Rarity. While the 1989 D dime is not considered a rare coin in general circulation, error coins are much rarer by nature. The rarity of the specific error on a particular coin can greatly impact its value. Coins with unique or unusual errors are often more valuable to collectors than those with more common errors. Collecting error coins, tips and considerations. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1989 D die error dime, there are a few important considerations to keep in mind. Occasionally, mistakes happen during this process, leading to error coins. Die errors occur when there is a defect or anomaly in the die itself, resulting in a flawed coin. These errors can vary in severity, with some being barely noticeable and others significantly affecting the coin's appearance. Error coins are typically classified into several categories, including die errors. These errors result from problems with the die, such as cracks, chips, or doubling when the die shifts slightly during the minting process. Planchet errors. These occur when the blank planchet used to strike the coin is flawed, such as being too thin, too thick, or missing a portion. Striking errors. These happen when the coin is improperly struck, leading to off-center designs, weak strikes, or multiple strikes. The value of an error coin depends on several factors, including the type of error, the coin's condition, and its rarity. Collectors often seek out error coins as unique pieces of numismatic history. The 1989 D die error 1 dime. The 1989 D Roosevelt dime with a die error is an example of a modern U.S. error coin. While not as famous as some of the older error coins, it is still of interest to collectors. The specific die error on this coin can vary, but common errors associated with 1989 D dimes include die cracks. These are small cracks that appear on the coin's surface due to a fracture in the die. Die cracks can range in size and location, with some appearing along the rim of the coin and others extending into the central design. While minor die cracks are relatively common, larger or more prominent cracks can increase the coin's value. Die chips. Die chips occur when a small piece of the die breaks off, leaving a raised area on the coin where the metal filled the void. These chips can vary in size and location, with some being barely noticeable and others more pronounced. Double die. This error happens when the die shifts slightly between strikes, causing parts of the design to be duplicated or doubled. A double die error can be subtle or dramatic, and the value of the coin will depend on the clarity and prominence of the doubling.